All right, now we're doing 7Q Help the Fruit Guy. This is by Amal Lasheen, and 91% of people like it. Our fruit guy has a bag of fruit represented as an array of strings where some fruits are rotten. He wants to replace all of the rotten pieces of fruit with fresh ones. For example, given apple, rotten banana, apple, the replaced array should be apple, banana, apple. Our task is to implement a method that accepts an array of strings containing fruits. It should return an array of strings where all the rotten fruits are replaced by good ones. Notes: if the array is null, nil, none, or empty, it should return an empty array. The rotten fruit name will be in camel case, and a return array should be all lowercase. All right. So for this one, we're going to start off by declaring an initial value, and we'll say let result equal an empty array. All right. Now we're going to take care of this null business. So we're going to say if bag of fruits exists, we're going to iterate through this thing right here, this array, and if they have the word like this form, if they look like this, ROTTEN, like that, we're going to change it to regular banana, right, like that, or whatever, you know. So basically, first we're going to iterate through. Like I said, we're going to say for let I equal 0, while I is less than bag of fruits dot length. We're going to say I plus plus. All right. Now on this line, because we're going to be using this a bunch of times, we're going to say let fruit equal bag of fruits at the current index. All right, now we got that taken care of. We're going to do an if statement here, and we're going to check if it has rotten in it. Okay, so we're going to say if, and then we're going to say fruit dot slice. I don't know if there's a pun intended, but there's a pun right there. From 0 to 6. And if you don't know what slice is, let me show you. Slice is a method that returns a shallow copy of a portion of an array into a new array object selected from start to end. The end will not be included. Where start and end represent the index of items in that array, the original array will not be modified. So basically, like if we were doing start at 1, let's say 1 is right here until 5, 2, 3, 4, and then 5's here because end is not included. It'll just take everything to the end of this. But they could also said 1 like this, and it'll just go all the way as well, just like on this 2 one. Because if you just put 2, it'll start at 0, 1, 2, and just take everything till the end. All right, that being said, we're starting from 0 and going to 6 because rotten is spelled ROTTEN, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the big B right here would be 6. All right, so if that equals rotten, we're going to say result dot push, and we're going to push fruit dot slice from 6 on, right? And if that's not the case, else, if it's not rotten, we're just going to push results dot push fruit. All right, and that should be good. Let's return result. See what happens. Test it out. Nope. What's the problem? Oh, yes. See this? We're going to make it lowercase. So we're going to use the toLowerCase method, which I bet you can guess what it does. All right. Dot toLowerCase, and there we go. Now let's see if it worked. All right, good. Attempt it. Great. 11 milliseconds. I'm going to write that down. And we're going to see if we can beat it with concise syntax. So for that, we're going to say const remove rotten bag of fruits. We're going to say equals this. And then we're going to take out all this. All right. And so for this, we're going to use the map method. If you don't know what the map method is, pardon me. First, we're going to use the ternary operator because, like I forgot, we got to take care of this nil none thing. So the ternary operator is the only JavaScript operator that takes three operands: a condition followed by a question mark, then an expression to execute if the condition is truthy, followed by a colon, and finally the expression to execute if the condition is falsy. Right? This operator is frequently used as an alternative to an if-else statement. That being said, we're going to say if bag, oops, what am I thinking? That's hard to type, so let's copy paste. If bag of fruits exists, we're going to do the thing we did before. We're going to say, except for we're going to use the map method, which creates a new array populated with the results of calling a provided function on every element in the calling array. That being said, what we're going to do is put like 1 is going to be the x times 2, 2. So it'll just, x is going to be every one of these elements respectively, and then we're just going to multiply it by 2. So in this case, instead of multiplying it by 2, we're going to say bag of fruits dot map, and for every single one of the elements, we're going to say element, arrow right there, and element dot slice 0 to 6, I should say, just like last time, equals rotten. Right? We are going to, if that equals rotten, we're going to say element dot slice 6.2. Whoops, 6.2 lower. That's not dot either, huh? Dot 2 lower case. All right. And if not, we're going to say element. And since this is also a ternary operation, we're going to say if bag of fruits doesn't exist, we're just going to return an empty array. Now let's test it out, see if it works. No. Oh yeah, why not put these parentheses right here? Test it out. All right, cool. Attempt it. Looks good. 10 milliseconds. Looks like this is the winner, 1 by 1. All right. Let's submit it. Very much like this one. Let's go to My Solutions. Just me on this one. Best practice in my opinion. And we'll see you next time.